Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be showing you guys my celebrity perfume collection. I will put the link to my entire perfume collection up in the cards. We're going to go ahead and get into it, but before we do, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. That would mean so much to me. And you can also give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Let's get into my celebrity fragrance collection. Let's start with one of my recent favorites, just in my collection in general. This is the Billie Eilish perfume. I did a whole review video on this if you guys want to check it out. I'll also try to remember to link it in the cards. This perfume is literally so just delicious and intoxicating at the same time. This is a perfume that I know a lot of people have been reviewing and saying that it's just kind of a basic vanilla, really sweet, whatever. Personally, I don't agree with that at all. To my nose, yes, I get a lot of vanilla in this scent, but it also has this sort of like aromatic quality to it, like a spiciness, not spicy in the way that like black pepper is spicy, but spicy sort of in almost like a cardamom-y way, like how lavender or eucalyptus or something like that comes through, almost like this coldness, but it's warm at the same time. It's hard to describe that added kind of quality. But other than that, this is a sweet vanilla scent, but the notes blend so well together that it just smells so cozy. I love spraying this on a sweater. It's perfect for the winter time. I feel like you could totally wear this nighttime the rest of the year as well. I maybe wouldn't wear it daytime in like the summer, but as far as like nighttime goes, you could totally wear this all year round. It smells so nice. It's not an overpowering scent, but I feel like it has good longevity and decent projection. So I've been reaching for this one a lot lately. My sister also loves this one. I gave her like a little decant from my bottle, and I just feel like it's one of those scents that is likable, but also a little bit unique, has a little bit of a sort of edge of something different to it. Before we keep going, for those of you that watch my channel regularly, let me know down in the comments if you want me to do more celebrity or affordable perfume type videos, or honestly just what perfume videos you want to see in general from me. I would love to hear your suggestions because I'm always looking for new ideas. Let's talk about my Britney Spears perfumes next because I have 3 here. The first one is a very popular one. This is Midnight Fantasy. The original Fantasy from Britney Spears comes in a pink bottle like this, and it is a very popular, well-loved perfume. It's very sweet and young and just smells like cupcakes and fruits, and it's very sugary, and I like that one, but I don't have it in my collection. I think I just have other perfumes that I feel like are kind of similar. Like I really like Pink Sugar, and it's just a very like heavy kind of scent, I feel like. This one is definitely less sweet, but it's still sweet. It has a sort of like shampooiness to it. Like it turns slightly fresh and soapy on the skin. It has plum in here, I believe, so sort of like this purple fruit comes out. It's like juicy, but it's also, like I said, shampooey, and it has a sweetness to it, but in a fruity way, not in like a cotton candy kind of way. Yeah, it smells really, really nice. This one is really good for nighttime in the summer. I mean, you could really wear this scent all year round anytime. It could be a signature scent, but I feel like summer nighttime is a really nice time to wear this. Yeah, it smells very just girly and clean, but still a little bit sweet and kind of everything that you could ask for in a celebrity scent, to be honest. So this is definitely one of the ones that I reach for more. So that is Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. Then we have Britney Spears Believe, and this one is definitely, I would say, a little bit less popular than a lot of her other perfumes. This one is unique because I believe like the main kind of notes in here are guava and patchouli. I showed this in a celebrity perfume haul that I did a few months ago, or I can't remember when it was, probably in the fall sometime. And honestly, I haven't worn it that much since then. Not because I don't like it, but I don't know, I just haven't found like specific occasions that I wanted to wear it to. But I really do want to reach for it more and try it out on my skin and see how it wears on me, because I haven't given it enough of like a fair shot to see if this is like a long-term perfume that I would like repurchase or something. I can't say that because I haven't worn it enough. But it's very interesting because out of the bottle you get more patchouli, but when you spray this, I feel like you get the guava note more, and it like mixes with the patchouli really well, and it has a very like 90s sort of vibe to it, like a fruit chili. I don't know, it just gives me that vibe. I said it in that haul video that I kind of get like glossy lips, chewing gum, hoop earrings. I just kind of like picture that high school chick flick kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's very unique. but I think it does smell really nice with that guava in it. I really, really love guava. It's one of my favorite notes. It's one of my favorite fruits. So I think that's what makes me like this perfume more than anything. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep trying this one out and just see more how I feel about it when I wear it on myself and like the longevity and all that, because it's been a minute since I picked that up. Last Britney Spears perfume is called Prerogative. And there was like kind of a time where a lot of people on YouTube were talking about Prerogative and the other perfume from her that's similar to this. I think it's called Private Show. This is a coffee, fruity sort of perfume. It's supposed to be similar to Black Opium, and I do see similarities there. But in this one, I get more coffee, to be honest, than I do in Black Opium. I also get this really like juicy, fruity note in there. I think there's apricot or something, and I get that like burst of fruitiness. And then on the skin, you get that coffee and a little bit of like a warm vanilla scent, and it smells so good, honestly. The longevity could be a little bit better on this one, but it's not horrible on me. Like, it's definitely not as bad as some people say it is. But yeah, Private Show is the other one that I think people say is similar to this, but is even more like creamy and milky and vanilla, whereas this one doesn't have as much of that lactonic sort of vibe. But it smells so good and just a little bit different from other perfumes that I have in my collection. So I will continue to wear this one even though it doesn't have insane longevity. It's still pretty good, especially on clothes. I need to spray this one again soon. I just wore it on a trip like last fall, so I have not picked it up since then because I kind of want to associate the memories. I really like doing that, like not wearing a perfume for a while after I wore it on a trip and then picking it up and smelling it and kind of have it take me back in time. I think it's really cool. So that is Prerogative. Next, we have a classic. This is a lot of people's favorite summer perfume. I'm sure you can guess. It's JLo Miami Glow. This is a perfume that I heard about originally from Kathleen Lights, and I think a lot of people heard about it from her, to be honest. And now so many people love this. It's definitely a very, very summery scent, but in a soapy, clean way. To my nose, this is very, very, very soapy. It's like passion fruit soap with a little bit of like coconut water thrown in there, because it doesn't have like a creamy milkiness. It's more fresh than that, but it also has like the slightest bit of that like sunscreeny coconut vibe in a different way than it's done in most summer perfumes though. When I first smelled this, I did not expect it to smell like that. I did not expect that intense like just overdose of soap, but it really does smell like a fruity, like passion fruit soap with like this, a touch of coconut. And it is very summery. It makes you smell clean. It's insane projection and longevity as well. And people will just smell you from like a mile away with this one. It definitely gives a Jennifer Lopez in the summertime type of vibe. So if you want to smell like that, definitely check this one out if you haven't. I know it's discontinued like a lot of celebrity perfumes, but you can get it on discount websites and it's definitely one worth checking out. I will say, if you guys watch me, you probably know that I don't generally like soapy perfumes. Most of the really soapy perfumes in my collection I have decluttered. There are even ones that are less soapy than this that I've decluttered, but for some reason this one, I just always come back to it. And I have to have it in my collection. It really does just smell like summer. So let's talk about a Paris Hilton perfume. This is one that I hadn't really heard anyone talk about. I just found it on Fragrantica when I was searching perfumes by notes. I really like to do that. Comment down below if you've ever crashed the Fragrantica website from searching too many perfume notes, because I have done that in the past. I will say that. When I was first getting into perfumes, I was just like searching so many perfumes that I would hear about, and it was very excessive. Anyways, this perfume smells so sweet and delicious. It literally smells like cherry vanilla suckers or something like that. It's sweet cherry, but it has this creamy, sweet, like vanillic sugariness to it that doesn't make it smell like medicine or like that lipsticky cherry. It maybe has like the smallest smidge of a lipsticky quality, but not really. More than anything, it's just a sweet vanilla cherry. Yeah, it doesn't have the like medicinal quality at all, which is really nice. It's very young and flirty and girly, and I feel like longevity and projection is pretty good on this one. It just smells delicious. And it's definitely an underrated celebrity perfume. This is, if I miss saying it, Dazzle by Paris Hilton. And this is the only Paris Hilton perfume that I've tried, but I'd definitely be open to trying more. I want to keep smelling it because it smells that good. It's so just like delicious. I might spray this one on today actually because I haven't worn it in a bit. And yeah, like I said, this one is very underrated. I love it. So then let's talk about a classic. We'll just have to get this out of the way because it's just sitting here and just talk about it. I know everyone has this. This is the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume, and I don't have that much left, but I did buy this on Mercari used, so it wasn't full when I got it, but I have used a lot. Just that classic cloud scent. I'm sure most of you guys know what this smells like. If you don't, it's pretty much impossible to explain. You really have to go smell it for yourself. It's just like a cold, cloud-like, sort of like a plasticky note in the opening, but that does fade. It just smells really, really good. Sweet, but also like with a slight masculine vibe. Doesn't smell unisex to me. Definitely smells feminine, but has just like the slightest undertone of that sort of cologne-y vibe without being like strong or fresh or anything. Very, very unique scent. If you haven't smelled it, you definitely need to. It's a must smell for like everyone, I think. You can't go through life and not smell Cloud because it's so unique. You're missing out if you don't. Just a few left. Let's talk about Riri from Rihanna. So this one is just a really nice, sweet, sort of fruity vanilla, but it has a little bit of like a almost like sweet tart scent to it. I said in my haul video that this kind of smells like you're going to a Y2K party or maybe a 90s party. Like this is what I picture Lainey in She's All That wearing to that party she goes to with the little red dress on. This is what I see her wearing. It smells really nice and just like very likable and pretty girl vibes. The only thing with this one though that's really disappointing is that the longevity is just not great. So it just doesn't project or last very long. So I keep this one in my room and I spray it on like after I've showered if I just want to smell kind of nice. Sort of like a body spray kind of vibe, honestly. That's like how bad it is. But the scent is so nice that I don't want to get rid of it because it just smells like a pretty girl. I really like this one. Then we have KKW. So obviously this is Kim Kardashian's brand. And this perfume is called Crystal Violet Musk. It doesn't actually have any violet in it. It has lavender in it. But it smells so nice. It's like relaxing and clean and sweet and musky at the same time. It smells so good. It's like a lavender musky marshmallow, like really, really nice, really calming, but not in like an overly essential oil lavender way. It's toned down, it's soft, it's just nice. I feel like everybody would think this smells nice. Makes me want to wear it right now. There's not much else I can say about this one. I don't like it that it doesn't stand up, but I do think the packaging is really pretty in this like frosted glass kind of crystal looking bottle. So this one is only $35, I believe, which I think is on the more affordable end of some of the KKW perfumes. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't. And then the last two perfumes here are little minis. I've got Fancy from Jessica Simpson in this really tiny little bottle. It's so cute. It is a spray bottle, even though it looks so small that it would be like a dabber, but it's not. This is a sweet floral caramel scent to my nose. And on the skin, this turns really floral on me. That's why I don't wear it a ton. But it also has a heavy dose of caramel, which I really like. I just wish it was a little bit less floral when I sprayed it because I love how it smells out of the bottle. But then when I spray it, it gets almost a little bit like headachy floral on me. So I still really like this one though. I just don't know if I would purchase a full-size bottle. But if you like caramel, it is really, really sweet. And if you don't mind like that floral that comes out mixed with it, it definitely does like balance each other out pretty well. So that is Jessica Simpson Fancy. And then lastly, we have Lovely from Sarah Jessica Parker. So this is a rollerball perfume, and I don't really love rollerball perfumes, but I don't mind it with this one because this is a perfume that I wear pretty much just exclusively before I go to bed, like to fall asleep at night, because it is such a relaxing, soft musky scent. It does have lavender in here, although I don't like smell that super strong. It's mainly just like a soft, musky, clean, relaxing scent, and it literally, like, I feel like I could fall asleep right now smelling this. It's so nice. So I'll just like roll this one onto my wrists and my chest before I go to bed, and it just is so relaxing and also smells just clean and luxurious at the same time. So I love this one for bedtime. That is Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker. And that is all of the celebrity perfumes that I have in my collection. Definitely let me know your favorite celebrity perfume in the comments, because I would love to know your suggestion if I don't have it here. A couple of celebrity perfumes that I have decluttered are the Rihanna Rebel Fleur and Rebel Fleur Love Always. Not because I didn't like the way they smelled, but I told the whole story in my last video. Basically, the patchouli in there was similar to the patchouli in another perfume that I despise. So it just reminds me of that, and I can't get the connection out of my head. If you don't have that, I think they smell great, but that's just my personal experience with those. I also decluttered Ariana Grande God Is a Woman, because on my skin, that one is just too similar to Cloud, to be honest, with a little bit of like added pear, and it's just not worth it for me to keep both. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any others that I've decluttered. So like I said, let me know in the comments what your favorite celebrity perfume is and what other videos you want to see from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I would love to have you here. I also forgot to mention that my Instagram and my Twitter are linked in the description box if you want to check me out over there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.